What's up, YouTube? Came across this video of NBA player Miles Bridges got arrested. We're going to take a look at this video and then I'll chime in.
Charlotte Hornets star Miles Bridges smiling for his mugshot. Bridges turned himself in this morning on an arrest warrant for violating a domestic violence protective order. Queen City News first broke this story this morning, and our Robin Kennedy is live at the Spectrum Center in Uptown. Robin, what do we know about Bridges being booked into jail today?
Yep, Brian, Bridges was in and out of the sheriff's office very quickly. He turned himself in and he chose a place very far away from Charlotte, about an hour from the Spectrum Center, to turn himself in this morning. Miles Bridges and his attorney made a stop at the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, the jail there. That's where he chose to turn himself in. A judge gave him a $1,000 bond, and he already posted that. He has misdemeanor charges of violating a protective order, child abuse, and injury to personal property. This is all stemming from two separate incidents. The first happened in January, where he's accused of violating a domestic violence protective order by continuing to call and reach out to the victim using social media. Then exactly 1 week ago, the mother of Bridges' children, his ex-girlfriend, claims Bridges started throwing pool table balls at her car, smashing the windshield and denting the car while the kids were inside, threatening her that if she told police, he'd take everything from her and withhold child support. So far, the Hornets have not said much at all, other than they're gathering information on the allegations against Bridges. A sports communications coach tells us that's a pretty smart approach.
I do think that they need to be considerate of what's going on legally. And I do think being quiet, but when you do issue a statement, make sure that it's not kind of the standard statements that are issued so often. I think taking into account people's emotions and also having Miles communicate his thoughts, even whether it's with a statement, but not something that is kind of the standard thing that we're used to hearing. I just really don't think that's effective anymore. I think people want authenticity.
Now, the Hornets tell Queen City News that Bridges was with the team last night for its game in Washington, D.C., and took the road trip with them. He is not allowed to play because this is not the first time he's been arrested. He was arrested last year in Los Angeles on a domestic violence charge, and because of that, the NBA suspended him for 30 games. He's not allowed to play in the preseason, and then for 10 more regular season games after that in the upcoming season. I'm live at the Spectrum Center. Robin Kennedy, Queen City News.
So, I think what Miles has to do is he has to put everything into perspective. Right now, he's in jeopardy of losing his career. As the lady said just now, that he, in one instance, he threw pool table balls at his children's mother's car while the kids were in there. Also, there's been she's talked about the domestic violence. I think Miles right now is showing that he's probably have some type of emotional problem. He needs to sit down and think and not get all emotional, because you're in a situation where you can lose everything. You got a great career, you're a basketball player, you're living your dream. You don't want to lose it all because of issues that you're having with your child's mother. You're in a situation where you're the 1%. Just like I said, he needs to sit down and understand that, I could lose everything. You don't need to be getting no argument. Just follow the protective order. It's sad that your child's mother had to put a protective order up against you. So that just tells me that, I know there's two sides to the story, but that just tells me that you're overly emotional. And as a man, you want to be able to be more rational than emotional. Keep your emotions in check, because, like I said, you're in a situation where you can lose your career. And this is not where this is not what he needs to do. So most important, I think this should be a wake up call. I mean, for him, and like I said, he just needs to sit down and put everything in perspective. Don't put yourself in just these type of situations. Focus on your career, and that's it. And as far as dealing with these women, I know there's two sides to the story. There's, as a man, you're held more. You're held, especially as a public figure, you're held to a higher standard. So, I just hope that he doesn't blow this opportunity and just get himself together. If you like this video, go ahead and hit this like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Yay, yay!